long tenure with NIP. Now coming into the Apeks squad, he has a chance here to prove that he has what it takes to continue competing at this level.
Yeah, definitely. And I think it will be interesting to see if he can just go on that consistent run. We did see flashes of it in that NIP tenure, and he's keen to have a point to prove. Because obviously it was Device that did end up replacing him. And hopefully we do actually see more of Device coming into the future. But nevertheless, here we are in this best of 3. We're going straight into Overpass here. This is Apex's map picks, and Movistar, they will be starting on the CT side. A couple of pieces of utility already being picked up. Mopoz will have the kit and the smoke. 3-man lean early towards this B bomb site. Actually, that's where most of the Apeks players are heading.
Yes, the classic stick towards B. One's poking out towards A here. Sunprayer's just looking for info. He does get a bit of contact, but AcilioN, he's slowly pushing in through Monster here. Looks like they're going to go for a contact play. davvy, he's here in position. Gets the read, and actually this is going to be the call-off for the T's. They're going to fall back. They've got the contact. You can see there's a bit of a short aggression coming on from mopoz as well. It's a bit of a hide-and-seek here as these players dart back and forth, looking for the first contact. davvy, he's going to peek into AcilioN. But again, it's a bit of a false contact. Nothing really coming to play here.
Now, there's still over a minute left on the clock. This doesn't have to be the final destination for the T's, but look at this aggression. mopoz, he is in towards this short position. He could extend, but instead he doesn't. There are still 3 defenders here. It looks to be more of a contact play. You can see that nawwk, he's grouping up with the rest of his team. jkaem, he was just playing lurk in that connected position. He can activate at any moment. But it looks to be this B commit about to come in.
Yeah, it's a flash being primed from chawzyyy. He's got a smoke as well. You can see that one's going to be flying out towards heaven. The flash now to set up the team. davvy, he's going to fall back into water, but Des, tucked into Toxic here, is in the perfect position, along with mopoz, able to chime in. AcilioN does take him out. He gets traded out by mopoz, though. He's having a huge amount of impact here, but chawzyyy and jkaem, they overwhelm the site. And now Alex, he's left alone in the 1v3, not quite able to find it. And jkaem, with 3 in the round, is going to deliver Apeks there first.
Yeah, nice little simple contact play out of the monster. The trade spacing was just perfect. And despite there being 3 defenders there for Movi, Apeks, they just managed to get it over the line. Lovely triple kill coming in from jkaem. You highlighted it before the game. We said, okay, he needs to start stepping up here. Didn't really allow himself to exert his presence that he normally does on the server within that big series. So instead looking for redemption, a triple kill with a pistol, that's the right way to go. Movistar, they do force into this one. Some Pius already on that scout. Let's see if he can wield any successes with it.
Yeah, just deagles across the board for the rest of the team. Des with the P250. Actually looks like there's a little bit of action towards Monster. Just going to drop the smoke. It looked like maybe he was considering phasing it, but he's just going to sit there tucked in. davvy towards Pillar here playing for support. At the moment, it's taking it slow. Apeks, they're aware that there could be a bit of a push in sort of cheeky plays here, knowing that it's going to be a light buy. So playing it defensively, making sure they don't take any unnecessary risks. And now they're going to slowly clear towards A site. Just taking their time.
100% grouping as a unit. chawzyyy, he's just clearing out the connector with utility, leaving nothing to chance as the rest of the T's, they look to set their sights towards toilets. A lot of map control has been gathered. The response from Movi is to push into this short position. There are 2 players also gathered towards default. A well-timed smoke prevents nawwk from aggressing. At some point, he just gets caught off guard with the scout. jkaem, he will take him down, and that's the acceleration button pressed. They actually extend onto Alex as well. And now, the entirety of Apeks, they're just going to burst onto this bomb site. It's jkaem once again doing it all. There is a flank on mopoz. We're going to see if he can just collect it, but instead just slinks away through the connector. Another clean round for this T side.
Yeah, great stuff. And jkaem really putting on a show here, just playing it perfectly. Sunprayers gets a bit caught off there. You can see he's going for a bit of a jump peek, tries to position himself on that small little cement box next to default there, and gets a bit caught in the process. jkaem able to take him out and then just clearing his angles perfectly, finding 2 more. And before you know it, Apeks able to easily convert their second. davvy and mopoz now looking to hold on to these deagles, at least having something into the follow-up round. But Steeko, he's on the hunt.
Yeah, davvy especially, he'd love to save over this because he does have full Kevlar and helmet. Just means that he could potentially find something going into the next. But Movi, they do retain a couple of deagles. It's just going to be a light investment since they did force into the previous. Apeks are now looking to continue the bonus and convert it, and start their T side flawlessly. Really nice disciplined play and taking the map control early. They're leaving nothing to chance time after time. It's really good to see, especially in the early stages of the game. You mentioned, Lucy, they did lose a series earlier today, Gamer Legion. They did lose Overpass, I believe it was 16-12. So it's good to see that hasn't really rattled them, and they've definitely got a game plan coming into this one.
Yeah, coming out strongly here, 2-0, and in a good place to get this third. You can see the B stack in place for the CTs, but that's not where Apeks are going. They're grouping up with that bomb towards long. You can see a couple of the players just holding for any sort of pushes across the map. Got a player out towards Monster, another holding in connector. jkaem sitting back in towards bathrooms here, so just clearing out all these angles, making sure they don't run into the stack, and looks like they're going to avoid it.
Yeah, they've put the A-bomb site, and nobody's home for Movi. Soon these Ts will realise that that will be the case, and they get the bomb site for free.
They might give it a look in here, just see if they can take away any weapons with these USPs. See how effective these guns can be en masse. A few headshots, all it takes to take down one of these armoured opponents, but actually just going to group up. Not give them any freebies. Maybe see if they can catch someone off on the flank. It's going to be a very clean round here. No damage done on either side, just completely avoiding each other. And Apeks will take that. They're happy with a clean victory. Don't need to purchase any more rifles. They can start to build up a bit of economy. We're feeling pretty comfortable here already on their map pick.
Yeah, it might be a potential as well that Movi just aren't really aware that Apeks don't actually have any SMGs, and they're just trying to make sure that they don't farm any extra cash. $600 a kill for the SMGs, but Apeks are only armed with the Galils and the AKs, so no chance of that, but it's still these little micro decisions that can impact the series longer term. Movi, they will be able to, once again, save over that armor on davyg, so he'll be able to just purchase a rifle. It will be this full investment. Some Pius will be straight away equipped with the AWP, and that will be uncontested. It's still going to be the Galils and the AKs for this T side, and it's so important now coming into this gun round for this AWP to find impact.
Yeah, but interested to see where Sunpius takes this. At the moment, he's just sitting in towards mid, and there are actually quite a few T players here, so he has an opportunity to find an opening. But a little bit too wary, going to drop off. The flash also going to indicate that presence. Doesn't want to lose this AWP as soon as he's got his hands on it. And chawzyyy clearing through connector. He's also going to take a fair bit of ground here. An interesting aggressive play here from the CT. So look, they're sitting on the other side of door. davyg, he's going to catch a timing here. Finds a kill for free onto chawzyyy. So that's the man advantage now going to Movistar. And they're just going to slink off back to B site. Obtain the kill for free. And fall back and play defensively.
Yeah, you see what this does to the rotation of Apeks, right? They haven't got control on that side of the map, so it's going to force them into reclaiming towards Divider and Toilet. Nice play from Movi as well, just to blow off the connector door to allow escape over towards that short position. Sunpius now, he's scoped up on this angle towards the default box. Potentially there could be a number of Ts awaiting him. Instead they're going to go through toilets. This could catch him off guard if they decide to walk through this smoke.
Yeah, he's so exposed here, just on the top of dice, but he is aware of it. You can see the smoke. He knows it's about to fade, so he's repositioning, just jump peeking, holding the angle here. He's fully blinded though, gets tagged through the box, able to reposition here and swing back out. That molly's burning him, has to be careful. No, nawwk, the flames, they bring him down. And now Des, he has a chance here to stop this, but jkaem runs straight into the side. They're not ready for Alex, so he swings out and finds two. That's the bomb drop. There's just 15 seconds left. Stiko spamming through the smoke is going to find mopoz, but now Alex, he's still in position here. They can't clear him out. nawwk coming down long does find him, and now there's a chance to get this bomb down, but davyg, he's pushed out, just has to stay alive here. 4 seconds left, no time left. davyg, he survives and wins the round for Movistar.
And nawwk dies after time as well. It's not ideal. Really well played from Alex just to be in that long position, catching them off guard. Bomb plant is denied, and Apeks, they simply run out of time. Movi get their first round on the board. Their guns come out to play, and the CTs post one back. Apeks, that was just on the bonus buy, so nawwk, he can upgrade straight into this AWP. So it's not the end of the world for Apeks, but they've got to be careful.
Yeah, thankfully, because they had a few clean rounds before, they've got plenty of money here. At least enough for this buy, and probably another one going into the next, no matter the outcome. But still, not a way you want to lose a round. Running out of time. And it looked like they'd done enough. jkaem with the entries there, taking down Sampayas before he could activate. But it's Alex. He does it all. And now nawwk's gotten himself a forward position too, all the way into short here. Movistar have been doing great of getting this control for free, because Stico, he's playing a very passive lurk towards B. Just holding all the way back towards the T stairs. Sunrise is repositioned towards long here. Oh, gets the leg, brings the AcilioN down low, but it's not enough to kill him. It's just the scout in his hands. No AWP this time round. The T's, they're now aware of this position. And they're aware that it's just a scout towards long.
He's so aware that there could be presence over towards Connect. He was caught out in the previous, and once again the door has been blown off. It's so uncomfortable for him in this area of the map. mopoz, he's just holding the line towards top connector, so temporarily going to elude each other. Oh, chawzyyy, he does hit the shot. That's a really important kill, and now jkaem, oh, actually, he hasn't spotted Alex, just on the edge of the smoke, and jkaem, he now hits the deck. The rest of Apeks, they're all gathered over towards the toilet's position, and Alex, he's going to re-aggress. He's actually going to tuck right back into this smoke. Stico spam, it doesn't quite net the kill. It seems like they are aware of it, but the spam is just so good. nawwk and Alex light up the kill feed, and all of the Apeks players just get completely shut down in toilets.
Oh, that feels bad for jkaem. You can see he had the read. He had his crosshair on that position. He cleared a player out there just the round prior, and he's holding it this time, just thinking someone might be there, but then the smoke, it's just blocking the vision, and as he's swinging out to clear sight, he gets taken down. But Alex, he's the real star there, gets that kill onto jkaem, and then just darts, flashes himself in through that smoke, and somehow manages to find a kill as it fades. So a great round from him. Now Movistar, they're in the driver's seat. The economy for Apeks, it's been reset. It's just jkaem who's forced out the hero AK, the rest all relegated just to pistols.
Alex has potential to make some money here with this MP9, just on these connector stairs. He's going to try and sneak his way in. He actually has spotted out jkaem. He will eliminate him. That's the AK dropped. That's the sole rifle for the T's. It can be retrieved. There's no real armor to back it up. AcilioN and chawzyyy combined in the connector. And once again, this grenade has blown off the door. The spam, it could possibly connect, but not to be. Perfect timed flashbang to maybe get Stico off the line, but he's really good for the headshot. Still contestable, and still a man advantage for Apeks.
Yeah, no armor on anyone except nawwk and AcilioN though. Stico here, he does have the AK-47, already found one in the round. If he can keep his aim clean, then that lack of armor may not matter. He tries to find mopoz, but no, mopoz on the angles, found 3 already. nawwk coming up, a great shot onto mopoz, takes him out. It's now the 1-on-2. Just has his deagle though, you can see he's looking for something, but deaths takes him down before he can find a gun.
Lovely hold over towards short, and that's exactly what Movistar needed. It was getting a little bit dicey, especially with just that hero AK being passed from player to player, doing the damage on towards the CTs. But the scoreline is evened up. It will now be 3-3. Some Pirates will be on this AWP, and once again, nawwk, he just hasn't got enough investment to really have one of his own. Timeout being paused, being called, because for Apeks, it looks so good for them. They were taking the advantages early, and now it's just all fallen a little bit flat. But it's nice to see that the timeout has been taken so early into the game.
Yeah, it's the right call to take here. Just take a breather. We're already off to a great start. You've got the full investment here. You know the Movistar economy, it hasn't fully built up yet. So there's a chance here for them to break it and maybe get a few more rounds consecutive. See how they're going to opt to play this one. They have been very sort of going for this bit of spread, bit of a default spread across the map. Stico sitting all the way back, holding Monster, while the rest of the players take control towards A. We'll see if that's what they continue to do, or if it's maybe a little bit more of a presence towards B. You can see actually all of these T players making their way there.
Yeah, you can, but look at the aggression on the other side of the map. Got 2 players pushed in for the CTs over towards the fountain position, and mopoz, he's in a great position to potentially stop this. Smoke down at the perfect time, but the flash, they're just going to run straight through it, and he sprays down 2. Really nice hold. He even swaps out to the AK. And immediately this monster presence is shut down. Deaths, It's now his challenging connector, but chawzyyy passes it. But look at this aggression from earlier conveyed. Alex, he's taken so much room. And now Apeks, they're just pincered in a position where they have to head towards B.
mopoz just plays that perfectly, sitting ahead of where that flashbang goes. The most two T players, they're both looking the wrong way. Ooh, actually gets taken down by AcilioN though. That flash doesn't go in his advantage. So we're now into the 2-on-4. Sunpass has rotated in to support davvy. They are going to throw out some utility. Haven't quite made their way onto the site yet. You can see chawzyyy. He's worried about a flank from behind, but davvy, he's the one he needs to be worried about. Now it's just AcilioN. davvy is only on 3 HP, so it'll only take one stray bullet to find him. You can see he's aware that a player might be around this toxic position. But davvy is not giving him anything at the moment. AcilioN, he's just going to sit in the smoke, does activate, finds him. Now it's the 1-on-2. There's a chance here he can find this. You can see he's looking towards heaven. That's where Alex is at the moment. Does spot the head, trying to get the taps in. Can't quite find them. That nade goes awry. So worried about this connected position, but that's not where the threat is at the moment. It's towards heaven. It's towards CT. Finds one. Here's the shot run out from Sunpass. He has 1 HP and a chance to do this. Gets the bomb down. Has to be wary of where Sunpass is repositioned. He's in heaven now. If AcilioN swings out at the right time, there's a chance he can find this. Has the M4, almost does it, gets the dink, but Sunpass manages to do it with just 10 HP.
Really nice reposition as well from AcilioN. He tried so hard to make that work. It was a really nice attempt. If he just held his nerve for a little bit, there was a potential he could have clutched up with 1 HP and a dream. Sunpass, he gets the information from his teammates. He swaps over to the M4 and converts the round in Movy's favour. Really well played. They survive a scare again, but these rounds, they're incredibly close. The money for the CTs, it is wearing a little bit thin.
Yeah, it's not good on the side of the T's. Thanks to the fact they got that buy, they can fully invest into this. nawwk again with the Galil. No chance to get that AWP out. Sunpass still has his. mopoz going out again for one of these aggressive plays. Finds one, but jkaem does trade him out. So it is even each way. The T's, they're just going to back off after this initial contact. They know that so many of their players were spotted. It's time to reposition. nawwk just going to hang out here, trying to catch any lurks. Well, the rest of the T's try to decide what they're going to do, but the CTs, they've actually gotten quite a bit of control towards party here.
It's good work from Alex again. Seen quite a few rounds his aggressive tendencies in taking this map control away from Apeks as they all group in towards Monster once again. They seem to have their eyes set firmly on the B bomb site. They have been able to get the bomb down in quite a few of these scenarios, so it makes sense to maybe give it another crack. And once again, this is where all the heavy concentration of the players are. They haven't got enough map control to really supplement anything else. And with 50 seconds left on the clock, it feels like their mind has been made up.
Yeah, Sunpass rotating in as well. It's going to be a 3-player lean here towards the B site. Death's holding this deep angle towards Graffiti. Has a great line. davvy, he had success here last round. Playing around the edge here. Gets flashed through. Takes down AcilioN. That's the bomb dropped as well. But jkaem, he's there for the trade. We're into the 3-on-3. The smokes on the site are going to block the vision of Deathly. But nawwk takes his head clean off. Gets brought down to 3 HP in the process. But he's got such an advanced position now, and Sunpass, he's decided to fall back. That Molotov doing a huge amount of damage. Alex on the flank is going to get chawzyyy though. So now we're back into the 2-on-2. They know where one of these players is. They know that nawwk got all the way down into water. jkaem, he's the danger man. He's the one with the HP. He gets spotted. Just playing around the corner here. Sunpass looking for something. Tries to phase through the smoke, but nawwk finds him. Alex swings forward, but nawwk good for the trade. 3 in the round for him. And potentially able to find it up. No, not quite able to. Just the AK for him, but a great round for Apeks.
Yeah, and here's the danger now for Movy, right? They bounce right back to Apeks and look at the money. It's not ideal. It's not in a good scenario. These rounds have been so highly contested. The B bomb site, it once again goes in their favor. I really like it as well from Apeks. They contact out Monster. They hold their utility for as long as they can. Flashbang to enable davvy in was really good, but he was only able to get 1. Lovely trades, and that's the round done. This B bomb site is slowly being cracked open time and time again, and Movy, they need to find an answer to address it.
Another tactical coming through from Apeks. You can see they're being very meticulous about how they're using these. Really wanting to make sure they get off to a good start here on the T side. This was their map pick. Movistar forcing again here. This does give Apeks a chance if they are able to convert it to potentially run away with a few rounds, but it's been very neck and neck, very back and forth between these two teams, so it's no surprise that Movistar want to force the issue. See what they can make with these pistols. Obviously a FAMAS in the hands of mopoz, and then that scout in the hands of Sumpires. It has been mopoz that has been really doing the damage for them. chawzyyy going to get a hint of Alex there. He's just going to drop down into the connector, and once again, it looks like the B lane here, all the CTs bar one are over towards A side.
Yeah, nice decision from Apeks. Instead of Monster, they focus their attention over towards short. Just going to be davvyg here with the 5-7, but he can't get anything for his troubles. chawzyy's locking down the rotation in connector, and the bomb, it can be planted. This forced investment from Movi is stacked on the wrong bomb site, and that means that Apeks, they get a free investment into this. They get a free round as well. 5 rounds on the board. It's a nice conversion. Now Movi need to have what they hold. They need to just kind of write this one off. It's going to be a repeat of the previous if they can hold on to these weapons.
I like what we're seeing from Apeks here as well. You know, in the initial first 4 or 5 rounds, it was a very heavy A lane. That's where they're putting most of their presence. But now they're starting to switch things up. It's been B for a few rounds. They're keeping Movistar guessing. And you can see it works out perfectly for them. They get the read, they get the site open after they take down davvyg. And they get the 5th for free, keeping every single player alive. And Movistar, this is going to be another one of these half buys, just bringing over what they have. Apeks really in a chance here to start to take this half away. We'll see if Movistar can respond with the placement of their players a little bit more to where Apeks are intending to go.
I mean, you can see it already. 4 players are now on towards this B bomb site. Sumpires, he does get flashed off the angle, so the scout shot, it isn't going to find the mark, but short control already being established so early into this round for Apeks. Just going to group towards connector as well. I like this. They're now spreading out over the map. They're putting their forces just quite thin, but it means that they get a lot of map control. Movi are now reduced to being tucked into these bomb sites. And Apeks, they're going to bring the bomb up towards this fountain position. They're looking to set their sights and take some toilet control. Sumpires, there was an issue potentially for Apeks if he was able to shoot over towards connector, but he just moves off the angle in time. Still will get a sting on towards nawwk. And look at this, mopoz's re-aggression over towards Monster. Means there's a lot of information being gathered, and you see the rotations. 4 of these players, they've all gone towards the A bomb site.
Yeah, it's the perfect read, mopoz. He's been so critical for finding info here. Now Alex, he's managed to slip through here. There's a chance he could be really disruptive, going to find nawwk for free, get himself an AK. And now this is where mopoz's flank can activate. He's coming through as well. Sumpires finds one. Alex just sitting here with the AK, takes down 2 and drops the bomb. And now AcilioN, he was on this lurk. It could have paid off, but now he's left all alone with a MAC-10. Movistar Riders, off the back of this half investment, have managed to deny Apeks.
What a wonderful flash, just allowing Alex through. It's just incredible. He gets the deagle kill, and then more importantly, he doesn't move. You see all of the attention turns round for Apeks. The T-side stare at the toilet's position. They're expecting a swing in to come through for Alex on this flank, but instead he just holds his ground. And it completely throws them off the scent. He's able to kill some of these players, and more importantly, drop the bomb over towards top connector. AcilioN, who was already starting to clear the B bomb site, but then he needed to come back. It was a perfect collapse over towards toilets for Movi, and it just nets them the round.
You can see though, with Apeks, they have been able to string some rounds together prior to this. They've still got the full buy here. This is going to be the one that resets them though. And this time they're going up against the full investment. Sumpires again with the AWP. Full rifles across the board. nawwk has got a hand on one of his own though, so he's going to be able to contest this. At the moment, AcilioN, he's managed to get himself up into short once more. He's been getting over the last few rounds. Stico coming to join him. So they're keeping their presence active here towards B. And that's actually where the bomb is rotating to at the moment. Still a minute on the clock, but it does seem like Apeks are interested in this B side.
Still a lot of time to play with. It's 4 defenders here for Movi. Yeah, you're right. The bomber is making its way over. A well-timed smoke means that they can't just advance at the moment. Sampayas is in a position with the AWP to potentially bail out his teammates. mopoz playing anti-flash right now. This is a scary prospect for Apeks if they do decide to walk into this bomb site. It looks like they're electing to go towards short. What a Molotov. It's completely well timed. 25 seconds left on the clock. They've got to get going here.
Yeah, and Sampayas, he can just hold this angle. He's got two teammates towards Monster, but no, he's going to chime in for two of his own. Drops the bomb. Davy swings out for two as well. And now nawwk with just the AWP. 15 seconds left. He just has to save. The round is over within those first couple of kills. It's just the perfect setup from Movistar, the double monster lead, and then Sampayas on pillar. And they're even going to hunt down nawwk here. Has to struggle to hold on to this. Alex is going to hear him drop. This should be a freebie, and it's after time. Oh, the no-scope, it doesn't hit. Alex denies it. And nawwk, just $950.
Worst case scenario now. Oh, Movi, they're getting so much information over towards his middle position. It just means that they can rotate in. Apeks, when they do set their sights on one area of the map, that kind of signals their intention of where they're going to execute on towards the bomb site, just armed with these pistols now. More of a quicker play potentially towards Fountain. However, that Molotov will disrupt them. But Movi, they've recovered here. They're playing really well. They're grouping as a unit. They're using all the information and gathering it well. Once again, Alex, he's pushed up early, doesn't see anything and backs off. More importantly, gets away with his life, doesn't want to hang around. And as all the Apeks players creep up connector and make their way towards divider, there are two defenders here, and more importantly, the AWP, but he's got to be careful not to be shot off the line. Will drop a defensive Molotov, but actually AcilioN will completely take him out. And Alex, he's been spotted on the cross as well. It's now going to be a difficult time, but the spray is absolutely superb. Tries to swap to the USP, but Defs, he's here just in time, and there's a double flank as well. This looks to be potentially clearing up now.
Yeah, they've picked up this weapon on the M4 though. Stico's got the AWP, but mopoz, he comes through at the perfect time, shuts it down from long. And Apeks, they had a bit of a half investment there. It was just the deagles, but they managed to do a fair bit of damage. Not able to get that bomb plant down, but it doesn't matter. They can still fully invest into it. Keeping Movistar humble here. Finding a few kills there. Keeping Sampayas down as well. He gets taken out with that deagle shot from AcilioN. It's a very clean shot. It's just unfortunate, just the timing on those pushes has been so good from Movistar. mopoz has been finding these openings where he can just push and exploit where it's being left open by Apeks, and he does it again here. This time it's going to be a bit of a faster play towards connector. Alex is here holding it. Sampayas finds the opening onto jkaem, and tucked into the corner is Alex. He activates, finds one. chawzyyy there is there for the trade. We're down to the 3-on-4. It's actually a 3-man lead towards the CTs on B side at the moment. And they're boosting over, so Deaths can rotate back. Great angle here from mopoz. Finds the kill into nawwk as well. The headshot through the edge of the wall. chawzyyy left scratching his head. And now, him and Stiko, they have to work out how they're going to put this together.
mopoz is just being so tricky in this smoke. He's got to be so careful, chawzyyy, and he will find him. It's only Stiko remaining. It's a 1 versus 4 situation. And he's got to retrieve the bomb on short, but that's where mopoz is still residing. He hasn't moved a muscle. Just so close on the edge of the smoke, and Movi, they're just constricting time and time again over towards Apeks. But Stiko, he does find the kill, and he will retrieve the bomb. That's good damage through the smoke. But these Movi defenders, they don't actually have to over-aggress. The pressure is now on Stiko to go to this bomb site and put it down, but he might just look to save. No time and not really any HP to work with. With the investment running so low for Apeks, might just be better off saving.
Yeah, they've got no loss bonus at the moment, so he's not in a good position here. He is going to give it a look in. Lurking around here. Might be able to catch something off, but both these CTs are ready for him. Davy takes him down. Stiko can't get anything done. And that's now 8 on the board for Movistar, starting to run away with Apeks' map pick here. The money not in a great place either. So Apeks not really in a position to invest into this one. Just going to have to be the half buy, and a chance now for Movistar to get up to 9 rounds, potentially set them up for a 10th as well.
You can see what Apeks were trying to do in that last round as well. They were trying to put pace, inject a little bit of momentum on their end, splitting between Connector and Fountain, but wasn't to be. Alex, once again, is just being so tricky in these positions. Well-timed Molotov. They're going to try and run him down with the SMGs. He's good for one, but immediately traded out. Maybe this will be the turning point in round number 14 for Apeks, just with these MAC-10s. Sampai's keen to get out of dodge. Will reposition towards this default position and lands the shot. And Defs, he rotates in at the perfect time. But hang on a second, jkaem, he's walking in from long. But Defs is holding the line and he hits the spray over towards Truck. It's now a 1 versus 2. Stiko, who's doing so well, but mopoz, once again on the edge of another smoke, gets the round over the line for Movi, and they elevate to 9 rounds on their CT half.
mopoz has been so influential. Between him and Alex, they are doing so much here for the Movistar squad. You can just see the clever ways they're playing around these smokes, exploiting the angles. He's raised up on that bin position, just Stiko, no idea where those shots are coming from. Gets taken down with ease. So great stuff there from Movi. Now we go into the last round of the half. Sampai's going to go for an aggressive play into connector with the AWP this time. And look, Alex, he's gotten all the way out to Fountain here, playing around this with the M4. Apeks, they should be aware of this. There's so much aggression that Movistar have been pushing out. Also, they're going for this boost over towards Monster. So playing their positions all across the map so aggressively.
I mean, Alex is on a timer here. He's currently looking in towards Playground, and that's exactly where jkaem reveals himself. He's now just kind of isolated on this island. Important to note, nawwk, he's glass cannon AWP, and that grenade takes him down just to 7 points of health at the start of the round. Heavy damage inflicted by the grenades. But chawzyyy has got connector. And a little bit of map control now being gathered, but once again, mopoz with the information play towards Monster. You could already see davvy, he's on his bike. He's all the way up to the A-bomb site. And the rest of Movi, they're in such a good position to counter this. Especially with Defs already pushed so far up long. AcilioN, he's going to meet him, but he's not going to clear the angle properly. And now nawwk so low HP. Defs can just put down preventative utility. Although chawzyyy does trade out, 30 seconds left. And there is going to be a flank, but he's quite a way away.
Yeah, look at Sampai's. He's pushed all the way deep down here. Stiko, I don't think he's going to be aware of this. And mopoz, he's just holding W, knife out, running all the way down. And look, that's the bomb dropped. Sampai's position revealed. mopoz on the flank. And it's going to be a 10-5 half for Movi. We're going to go to a short break, and then we'll be back to see how this one ends. And welcome back, everybody. We're here for the second half of this first map in this elimination game between Movistar Riders and Apeks. We're here on Overpass, which is Apeks' map pick. And they're off to 5 rounds here going into the CT side.
Yeah, they are, but look at this aggression from Stiko immediately. Just trying to spot out anything but davvy. He's actually just crept by him, and now, as Stiko repositions towards connector, he's going to be crunched upon. davvy doesn't actually activate. So there's a chance for him to escape. A lot of players for Apeks just stacked over towards this B bomb site. jkaem and AcilioN might have elected to boost him, but instead the door gets open and Def swings in. He's actually going to close it. And all the T's, they're going to potentially run away. But look at this, Sampai's. In all of the distraction, he's crept out towards Monster, but chawzyyy, he shuts him down. What an incredible kill to open up the round. It's a man advantage for Apeks, and actually with that sole defender, actually sole lurker just being caught out, it's going to signal it's going to be an A hit. Look at the rotations already. Apeks in a prime position to shut this hit down.
Yeah, but they had to go collect the bombs, so it's taken them way too long to get here. They couldn't just activate straight away, and now Stiko, he's going to swing out looking for something, gets a dink in the process. AcilioN tucked in here, has a chance to stop the bomb diffuser, but it's mopoz. He just barrels through and takes down both these defenders. That's the bomb going down, and mopoz, he finds another on the jkaem. Can anyone stop him? Apparently chawzyyy can. Does take down mopoz, and now chawzyyy, he's pushing out. They're in the 2v3 for this retake. There is a kit on nawwk. nawwk posted up on top of truck here, can play disruption, trying to take this duel, does take down nawwk, and now chawzyyy, he opened up this round, has to find 2 more and the ace to close it, knows that nawwk is here looking for this fight, has picked up the kid as well, takes down nawwk, he can do this, he can get up onto that bomb, it's not planted for Des, he's just going to stick it, putting his head down, he's turning around, Des, he's not checking in time, and he does find the kill, but the round, it goes the way of Apeks.
chawzyyy, what an incredible play from him. He starts the round and he finishes it. Lovely clinical USP headshots. And he even tucks to the fuse. You can see him just completely rotating, making sure that he is so difficult to headshot. And Devs, whilst he does get the kill, it's just not enough time. Apeks, they do convert the pistol in the most unlikeliest of circumstances. Simply clear heroics from that man. And there will be a force investment coming in for both of these sides. Movi, they have got the Galils in play, but nawwk doesn't care about that. And chawzyyy, they're actually going to get aggressive towards this long position. It's a 2-man advantage early. And Apeks, they're coming out swinging, and they're taking the fight straight to Movi.
Yeah, chawzyyy looking just as good as he did in that pistol round, swinging out and finding 2 on long, has a chance to find Des as well, and he does it. That's a triple kill for chawzyyy. He's really looking solid here on this CT side. Apeks convert the second, and that was a force from Movistar, so now they're going to be reset. Apeks have a chance to bounce back here. And great stuff, great decision to go for that aggression. And mopoz trying his hardest, but not able to do anything here so far after those initial opening kills on the pistol. Now Apeks, they can slow it down a bit. They know that they've reset the economy of Movistar. They don't have to go for anything too crazy here. Oh, that molly is actually going to burn a lot of people, and a great nade as well. Oh, that brings mopoz, Sampayas, and Alex down low. And there's a great lean here from these CTs. It should just be a shooting gallery for jkaem and co. chawzyyy here to support. And nawwk also going to chime in for a bit of action. They're just cleaning them up. No chance for Movistar. And that's now 8 on the board for Apeks.
Yeah, it's a great start, and the formalities are out of the way in terms of that round. It's just the Glocks and a couple of Deagles. Movi, they're just looking to take some of the weapons potentially out of the CT's hands, but a great crossfire established means that Apeks are now just 2 rounds away from closing the deficit. Just a reminder, this was a 10-5 half, so a flawless CT spree of rounds for Apeks. This will now be the purchase for Movi. They will have the AKs, the AWP on some Pius. It is uncontested once again because nawwk does not have a big green of his own. AcilioN, he's going to get aggressive towards this short position, and he will find deaths. That's map control. Oh, and no, mopoz, he gets caught with a Molotov in his hands. The aggression, once again, coming out from the CT side is completely blindsiding Movi. It's another 2-man advantage. How are they going to overcome this?
Oh, that's so unfortunate for mopoz. He stops the Molotov at the worst possible timing and gets swung on by 2 of these CT players. And Des going down as well. The MP9s, it was the concern. Apeks, they had the lower buy just because they saved those weapons across. But AcilioN finds one for free and gets an upgrade. So now Apeks, they're in a really good position here to convert this. You can see the T's, they're just looking around, trying to find any sort of opening. Looks like Sunpair's going to get caught up by nawwk as well. If he swings up at the right time, just catches the back. Going to spam through the side of the wall. Does take him down. Now Alex, him and nawwk, they have to put this one together. Alex has been good so far, but that smoke, that's going to make this even more difficult for them to make an opening.
Yeah, 40 seconds left on the clock. Decision potentially being made to save this one. You can see, yep, that's the call. Just going to walk away and try and hold on to these AKs. AWP is a little bit more of a tougher challenge to try and retrieve because it is all the way currently being protected by 2 of the Apeks defenders. It's really clean from the CTs. I really like the aggression. They're just throwing, just taking the fights straight away towards Movi, and it's really catching them off guard time and time again. It feels like they just can't get settled early in the round, and it's netting them the advantages time and time again. That's a 9th on the board, and more importantly, a flawless one. Look at the economy some of these CTs. The bank, it's building so much, and well, mopoz and the rest of Movistar riders, they can buy into this because it will be a little bit difficult. The investment might not be there. It's a decision to be made around these AKs. But if they do go for it, they might have to prioritize some Galils instead of for some utility. That's exactly what they do.
Yeah, not a lot of choice there when you've got two players that are saved over with no money. Basically have to force around that. Otherwise your economy is going to be all over the place for the rest of the half. And Apeks, they're in a great position now, really in the driver's seat of this CT side. The aggression has been fantastic from them, but this time it's the aggression from the T's. They're going to run out, but Stico, he's going to catch Alex, AcilioN there for the trade. mopoz is swinging out with the Skillil, does a fair bit of damage onto one of the players, and nawwk, oh, they're both caught out, both brought low, and both dropped. That's now a 3-on-2. jkaem, he's going to rotate over, but no heads are revealing themselves. The bomb goes down. He's looking out, trying to find mopoz. There's a chance he can get an opening here, swings out and finds him, able to get away before the trade comes in as well. This has moved it into the 2-on-2. Sunprayas, he's been brought low by that grenade. jkaem sitting in heaven, knows that there's a player still towards sight. chawzyy's slowly going to be clearing this. Just checking out all these angles. They don't know where the second player is. jkaem jump spotting is going to spot Sunprayas. He can swing out now. Going to find contact. Takes on the player and the spray transfer. jkaem, he finds both. A fantastic round from him, and it's going to be 10-10 as the scores even out.
Oh, injection of pace just all around. Movistar, once again, they just go, okay, you've been throwing aggression at us. Let's try and hit you with a taste of your own medicine. Over towards Short and Monster, they try and collapse in. mopoz doing the damage. A couple of Galil dinks over towards the water position enables the bomb to be planted. But what a spray transfer from jkaem. The scoreline, it's all tied up. At the expense of the bomb plant, it means that Movi can invest once again alongside that loss bonus. Couple of Galils, but mostly AK-47s. nawwk, more notably, he's on the AWP now. We've really got a game on our hands.
Yeah, this is an exciting one. It's really so back and forth. Apeks have just come out flying on the CT side 5 rounds in a row. Movistar not able to find any inroads into this T side. They looked really strong with their aggression on the CT side, but not able to replicate that so far. jkaem boosting over is going to see that there's no one hanging out in short here. So he might consider rotating. This is where all of the T-side players are. chawzyyy sitting on this smoke. He's going to get the chance at first contact here. You can see they're going to flash through. He's up close. Sunprayas does clear him in the end, though. Looked like maybe he might have had a chance there. nawwk falling back. Has had the support of the rotator. jkaem coming through, but the flash, it's a team flash, and it's so bad for mopoz. He gets both. Fantastic stuff for him. And now it's just Stico and AcilioN, and they're all the way over at B-side. They have to save.
Feels like Movi have got a different approach in the last couple of rounds here. They're just staying together as a unit, and they're just trying to play the trade game whilst just inflicting pace change after pace change onto this CT side. It breaks through over towards the toilets position, even walking through that smoke, catching out chawzyyy off guard, and you saw the acceleration that they threw towards that A-bomb site. nawwk, just as a panic, just tries to set up a team flash, and it just doesn't really work out. Movi, they're already ahead of the game. mopoz delivering headshots once again, and that's another round on the board. Movistar riders, they crack the code. They finally get a round on that T side. A couple of players go down to the bomb, but I don't think it's going to matter all too much in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, not ideal. You can see how much they were really wary of any hunting players. Just playing close to the bomb side, don't want to reveal themselves. Still going to have the full buy here. Apeks, they've won so many rounds in a row. They've got plenty of economy here, so they can still fully invest into this. Still going to have that AWP on nawwk. Nothing on the T side at the moment. And yeah, great round from Movistar. A bit of a pace change towards A is what really opens it up after they find that opening kill, just activating immediately off it. And that's what they need. That's the difference maker. And now you can see Apeks, they're playing a little bit more defensively. No boost coming out at the moment. No control towards short. This has allowed Deaths to walk up. He's getting a bit of info here. He's gotten quite deep. jkaem is holding the line, though. It swings out, finds him, takes out his head. AcilioN, is he going to activate? He does, but it's too late. mopoz, off the back of those flashes, is able to swing out and find 2. That's the B side completely open up. And once again, it's 2 CT players, and they have to save.
Yeah, that's the round done. Once again, it's this play. Really nice work from Deaths just to walk out that short position. Even though jkaem's holding the line, Deaths finds the headshot. And immediately Movi, they once again collapse onto this bomb site. chawzyyy and nawwk, they need to hold on to these rifles. If they do so, it's not too bad because the rest of the team, they can purchase, they can reinvest into this. But for now, it seems like Movi has cracked the code.
They're doing a great job of just finding these openings, then just capitalizing on it immediately. Just going straight into the site as soon as they find that opening kill, and it's working. Apeks, they're not able to respond. And mopoz, I mean, he was fantastic on that CT side, and he's looking just as good here on the T side. 23 kills for him. Really leading the charge here across both teams. And now Apeks, they're going to invest into this one, but as mentioned, that money, it's not in the best spot. Still actually a reasonable amount left in the bank, just off virtue of winning so many rounds prior. But really do need to start fighting back here because Movistar, they're now getting ever so closer to that 16th round.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the change up here. You can kind of see it. chawzyyy is actually getting aggressive towards the fountain position. And nawwk, he's just posted up towards long. Is there a potential for a boost maybe coming in towards the playground position? No, instead it's just utility being lined up. mopoz, he's trying to take control of connector while the rest of his team do group towards this fountain position. I like this delicate and precise utility just to flush out all of these angles. They know that Apeks do have tendencies to kind of press the issue and take the fight to Movi. Just being very diligent in their approach.
nawwk, with that AWP's actually fallen back. He was holding this long position, so this is not going to be known. They've managed to push all the way out here. chawzyy's going to push up, so they might go for one of these classic bait and switch setups with the AWP and the M4 up close. He had some mixed success here a few rounds prior. Playing a little bit closer now. This might not be expected. Normally you expect a player to be sitting quite far back. So he has a chance to really catch them off guard here. 40 seconds left on the clock. And chawzyyy, he's going to go for the aggression. It pays off. It looked like davgg had the angle, but in fact, it's going to be chawzyyy that comes out ahead. And jkaem, he's also got deep here. 30 seconds now. That clock is ticking. That bomb, it's only just going to be collected. They have to make a decision now where they're going to go. Looks like it has to be the A side at this point.
Yeah, it does, but keep your eyes on deaths. You potentially could have been a little bit more elusive towards that B bomb site. In fact, the CTs were considering it. chawzyyy, although mopoz gets flashed off the line, not to be, but then jkaem runs through the smoke somehow. Movi, they've just got enough time to plant AcilioN just on the edge of the smoke towards dumpster. It's a 2 versus 3. steeko is on this quick flank, and he's going to need to find some pious. He is potentially holding the line. Ness is over towards truck, and he does convert the kill. It's now a 2 versus 2. nawwk trying to get the wall bang over the line, but he can't quite do it. steeko on this long flank. How much more can he provide for his team? Just going to creep up ever so close in his position. It is revealed because he can't convert the kill, and it's some pious at the double. Movistar, they take hold and control over the A bomb site, and they post a 13th round on the board on Apeks' map pick.
It looked like steeko was going to play a spoiler there. That flank, it was perfectly timed. He finds one, and then he flanks all the way around to long, but just the time it took to do that. They're already aware that he was coming through, and they're able to dispatch him once nawwk goes down. A valiant effort from Apeks, and now they're going to take that tactical timeout, because that's 3 in a row for Movistar. They need to think about how they want to play this, if they want to change things up, if they want to go back to that aggression that was working out earlier in this CT half, where they were finding those openings, they were pushing out towards long, pushing out towards fountain, and it was paying off. They've been playing a little bit more passive these last few rounds. And maybe that's been the difference maker. They are going to have the full investment into this one. But if they do lose it, then they're going to be up against 14 and without a lot of money behind it.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more of an information play is needed. We're about to see what Apeks have got up their sleeve. After just taking a little bit of a pause. For Movi, it appears to be more of the same. The bomber is heading down towards the B bomb site. It's going to be dropped off initially. Short is going to be the focus of map control, but look at this. It's going to be a battle. AcilioN, although he is mollied off the line, he's going to be joined in support by steeko, set up with that supporting flash. So for now, short control, it is under Apeks rule, with mopoz lurking in connector, And with 3 players grouped up towards Monster. Oh, Apeks going to push this. They are. Oh, I like this. AcilioN and Steeko, they're going to try and take the fight straight to them, but they line up. Alex, he completely reads them like a book. Shuts down the aggressive information play towards this B bomb site. But look at this. Once again, Apeks, they're going to do it again. 2 players over towards this short position. Surely, Movistar are not going to be expecting this. And jkaem now doubles up. And there's chawzyyy on the swing for connector. It's all going completely against Movistar despite the opening advantages. Lovely re-aggression from the CTs. And some Pius completely misses jkaem walking under his scope. Apeks, a cleaner round. And they get it on the line.
It looked like Alex had done it all. He gets the double kill, the spray down in towards short pipe, but they just decide to slow it down. They decide to walk back through that position, and that's where jkaem and chawzyyy, they activate. They decide to keep pushing out, and you don't expect 2 more players to be sitting there. So even when jkaem gets the 2 of those kills, the swing out from connector, you assume that trade can come in, but there's chawzyyy. They're ready for the trade. So a perfect read from Apeks. They managed to convert it, and now they have a chance here maybe to fight back. That was a critical win. mopoz, aggression into connector, gonna get punished by jkaem. They're also not aware of the second player too, so even though jkaem escapes, they can just leave chawzyyy here posted up in connector. And AcilioN once again going for this short control. You can see the aggression. It paid off last round, even though initially it didn't. In the end, it did. And once again, they're gonna post up and take this aggressive control.
Yeah, it's working for them because they've got more information. You can also see that jkaem, he's now rotated all the way around to long and he's just trying to peer in. Meanwhile, AcilioN eliminates another player towards that monster position. davvyg, that's a cracking shot onto jkaem, and Devs, he's made his way out monster. There's a potential for a time in here because they're not quite looking at him. He does convert onto AcilioN, but are they ready for him just to creep out? nawwk, he does get it over the line. Now chawzyyy, he's trying to activate in connector. And whilst it did look good initially for Movi Apeks, they managed to settle the tides. So Pius now with the AWP, making his way to up the short position. 35 seconds left on the clock. He's got it all to do.
He has a smoke. This could enable him to get out. It's just Steeko actually here at the moment. nawwk is close by as well, but playing a bit more of a passive line. chawzyyy, though, he's already flanking through. He's coming through hard and fast. That door to connector is closed, and some players, he's actually going to opt to save this one. Knows that the time is low. Here's chawzyyy, thankfully, so he's able to avoid that one. Can hopefully hold on to this, at least that's what he dreams of. Knows that chawzyyy is close by. Oh, actually thinking about aggressing through here. Just trying to play the mind games, trying to avoid these players. And looks like he has managed to slip the net and hold on to this AWP.
It's quite essential for their buy going forward as well, because that will really incentivize Movistar to purchase. Alex can buy an AK, davvyg can purchase an AK as well. For mopoz, he could do, and he definitely should. 24 to 15, he's having a great game right now. It will come at the expense of some utility. With consecutive rounds in a row, the first timeout has been used for Movistar just to assess their options, just to kind of figure out how they're going to counter this new look from Apeks. The aggressive map control and the early stage that is working out for them, sending a lot of bodies at the problem. And they're coming up with the solutions.
Yeah, it's great stuff here from Apeks. You know, we noted that maybe they need to swap back to more of this aggressive style, and it's working out. 2 rounds in a row. The distance between these teams narrowing ever closer. This could be the critical round. You can see the money for both teams isn't really established, and we're so far late into the game. Movistar, they just need 3 more. That nade. Oh, actually not going to quite do the damage. Death is going to get good short control, but jkaem, he's just spamming through the taps just to take down the head of Death. That's one for free. He won't be too happy about that one. Nothing worse than getting spammed through. No trade potential possible. And now jkaem can spam through onto mopoz as well. I like this boost. There's no one there on the other side, but I like the idea.
I mean, that's one angle of long cleared. Run boost about to be established. There's nobody currently residing there for Apeks, so Movi will at least have long control for free. That's potentially where they look to activate. chawzyyy is jump spotting, though. He's actually just doing a good job at trying to spot out all of the positions over towards the A-bomb site, but finally he is joined in support with jkaem. Alex will be boosted up. Just going to take another look over towards mopoz. It looks like he is going to join the rest of his team over towards connector. But look at this chawzyyy. He's in a great position here to completely disrupt this long push. You need to tuck in his barrel because it might be spotted. However, with 35 seconds left on the clock, I think it's a pretty clear indication that Movi could go A, and jkaem, he actually aggresses into toilets. He can't get it done here. Now the utility's about to rain in. chawzyyy, he's still up in this posted position. nawwk, he's trying to connect the dots. That's a wonderful no-scope onto mopoz. 20 seconds left, and the crossfire has been established, and it works out wonderfully. Pious, he needs to run for the hills. He needs to save the AWP. But what an incredible crossfire on this A bomb site. It nets Apeks their 13th round, and they tie up the scoreline.
That's a disgusting shot from nawwk. The no-scope on must have been the most slither of an angle. Insane stuff from him, and then he gets the critical kill onto the player on long. Pious can't do anything, forced to save. And Apeks, that's just a fantastic read. They know that it's going to be the A commit early on. They're able to bring all these bodies over. And that crossfire pays off perfectly. jkaem, he goes to that aggressive play, and even though he goes down early, that's a bit of a misnomer because Movistar, they think that that means the site's going to be less defended. But in fact, there's still 2 more players here, plus the rotate coming. So Apeks now evening it up, 13-13. Pious has that saved AWP, so still a chance to do something in this round. But the rest of his team, they're all relegated to deagles.
He's going to need to be the one to step up. He's going to need to carve open the opportunities and potentially put some rifles in his teammates' hands. Movi, they just sit back. They just wait, potentially for Apeks to give them any form of aggressive peaks, which they have been doing. So it's potentially the right read. Pious, he eventually gets up there. A couple of jumps needed. He regroups with his teammates over towards this A position. jkaem and chawzyyy. Chawzzy's been so good this game. He's got to be careful because deaths and davvg, they're about to clear him. He's not looking the right way. That's an M4 being gathered. That's the man advantage, but they've got to clear jkaem in these toilets.
He's in the perfect position here. Pious, that AWP sitting all the way back. mopoz is going to walk straight into jkaem's crosshair. If he just holds the line a little bit longer, you can see he just doesn't know where these players are coming from. AcilioN taking down mopoz means that jkaem can stay here. He's not revealed yet. Pious just looking for it, and now the rotation comes back through bathrooms. jkaem, he's in the critical position, and the spray down finds 2. They line up, but he can't quite find a third. With 20 seconds left, they have to commit to this A site. AcilioN, he's going to drop Pious, and now it's just davvg and deaths. The bomb, it's going down a long. AcilioN drops deaths, now just davvg, everything to do, and nawwk shuts him down.
Apeks, they keep it at bay, and they're really showing second wind here. 14-13. This is their map pick, and they're really showing us why this game has been so highly contested. Movi, they will get another purchase into this, but more notably, the AWP that was saved over, it dropped in the last round, and now Pious, he's on a Galil. Not quite the same weapon as a sniper, but I guess it'll have to make do. And in a few of these rounds, Movi, they're actually slowed down. They haven't really aggressed too far into this. They've allowed Apeks to take the room. That's what's allowed the CTs to have all this information, crucially. However, with all these Ts just grouping up towards Monster, it might just be a quick encounter. However, there's a lot of defenders here. Ooh. So chaotic back and forth on this bomb site. It's now a 2 versus 2. Somehow it's been overrun, but chawzzy's in heaven. He could be the difference maker here. Oh, with Pious, he swings out, but the bomb has been dropped. chawzzy's got to be so careful just to not reveal himself away. Devs can't get it over the line, and nawwk locks it in. That's match point for Apeks, and Movi backs against the wall. The investment, it's not there for them. It's going to be a bit of a difficult buy for them to go in with. And Apeks, what a resurgence.
nawwk has been so impactful for them. Stigo playing the anti-flex position. He looked like he could have played spoiler, but he goes down immediately. It looks like Movistar have a way in, but nawwk, he's there. 2 kills in the round. The last few rounds has found so many opening positions, and it's a great sign of resilience here for the CTs. Now all he needs is one more round to take their map pick. nawwk, he's going to go for that aggressive pick, not finding it, but chawzyyy, he's already pushed out long. He's had done this a few rounds prior, but this time he's going to get taken out by Sunpai as AcilioN's here to support him though. He's going to flash himself back in. nawwk was brought low in the process, but AcilioN, he's now revealed himself, has to fall back, has nawwk providing a bit of cover. And they're just going to retreat. They lose the opening kill, and now they have to play this one a bit more defensively.
More importantly is they do just escape from that position. It means they can rotate back onto this bomb site. For Sunpai, even through the smoke, he still managed to eliminate, but nawwk, he's come alive in the last few rounds. He has been dinked down low, but one shot, it's all it takes. Gets Molotov out of position. It's a 3 versus 3, and the rotates are a little way off. Bomb can be planted, and after plants can be established. It's do or die for Movi. For Apeks, they need to retake this to take their map pick. That's a great start. jkaem, the grenade, it lands perfectly, but mopoz, he's in such a good position to shut down the bank play, but the spray goes missing. It's all onto Alex in the 1 versus 3. Time, it's already ticked halfway, but there's so much utility. And Apeks, they can just swing on him in numbers. Doesn't even pass the first challenge. jkaem will eliminate him, and Apeks, they take their map pick. 16-13 on Overpass. And wow, Lucy, what a game.
What an amazing fashion in which to close that one out. Apeks, they came into that second half with just 5 rounds and mounted an incredible defense, looking so flawless, the perfect aggressive timings.